Hello everybody all over the world. Hello, I am HiGPS and this is the show HiGPS, and today we're on doing episode 86, no scope body shot. No, we're not. We're doing spawn camping is what we're doing. Yes. Yes. Because prepared and because talent. Yeah, so this is going to be the episode for today. Spawn camping. If you don't know what spawn camping is, you haven't played TF2 for more than 10 minutes. So with that, we're just going to go into the first replay, which you can see here is absolutely dark, but oh, there it is. Yeah, so this was submitted on the soft push episode, actually, is when this was submitted. And it's currently Jivald. He is playing medic. He is on Pale Gold Rush, the second stage, and he's going to be healing everybody. And he's going to be attacking and do the whole business. It was because of this replay, and due to the fact that no-scope body shotting is insanely hard and not very rewarding, we were going to do the spawn camping thing. So he's just doing the basic medic stuff, very standard, pretty good. He's looking around, paying attention to everybody, healing everybody, building Uber as fast as he can. However, his team does not push forward at any point in time ever. As you can see, he's just running around their team. It's like, oh, there are many jumps. So that's good, I guess. Excellent. So, he's going to be moving on with the rest of his teammates here. Currently, there's a bug with the replayer, so medic's hat doesn't always show up, which is horrible. And you feel naked without your hats, don't you? Don't you? I know this duck would, if he didn't have his hat. So, they're going to be capping the point here, and then moving on eventually here. And if you look at the composition of the teams, neither team has a bad composition. They're kind of good. They both have a medic, but this team has one more demo man. He has the Uber, and they're ready to go, and they're going to push eventually. Yes, they're pushing in, haven't popped the Uber yet. And they're now approaching enemy territory. And if you know what's up, this is what's up. They're now at the enemy spawn, and have you ever been in this situation where it's like this? You're like, ooh, it's just stick your bow in the doors. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing here. You're all dead. Okay. Alright, let's go! Let's get. Oh! Oh! Well, shit. Let's try open the door again. Okay, we got it. Just. Oh. Well, let's wait for reinforcements. Alright, we got it. Let's go. Okay, wait. Wait. I have a plan. The Heavy has a plan. Alright, go with this team. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay, that's a spy. Try to do something. Okay, here comes the scout. He's bonked. They didn't pop it. The medic's still here. Alright. Bombs. Door. Okay, there go. Okay, go. Go. Oh, shit. Too late. Okay, try again. Go. Go. Now. Okay, now, as long as there's not 3 stickies there, you can go. Oh, the Heavy goes in the air, and he gets immediately shut down, and okay, here the Uber is popped. But, oh, right, the cart is, well, that is not really being pushed. They have a level 2 sentry here, and the engineer's just kind of looking around, and, where did, oh, there's our medic friend. He's been Ubered. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is a spawn camp. Spawn camp is when you kill them when they come out of spawn. That's the spawn camp. And then they're just gonna push it into victory here. And that's the intro to how spawn camping works. Remember, this was submitted for the soft push episode, not necessarily spawn camping. So this is just something that happens all the time, pretty much, when you play maps with other people. Generally, how to deal with spawn camps, especially with demo man, there's a few ways to deal with it. The thing is, like, as soon as you see it blow up, just run out the door and don't wait, because they were like, oh shit, there's fucking bombs at the door. And then they blew up and they're like, let's go, wait, there might be more. And then they waited and 3 new sticky bombs came and they blew up and just repeated until they lost. But they would have lost a lot sooner if somebody pushed the cart. That's also a fail we see from time to time, is when people push the cart. They do not push the cart, they just kill people. And then it like bites them in the ass. So that's going to be the topic for the entirety of the episode, I hope. Because the thing is, like, spawn camping is a bitch unless we're the ones doing it. Then it's really fun. It's like, oh my god, these fucking noobs. They don't know like how to go out the door, even. Because, you know, just kill them like so easy, like 3 stickies on the door and they're like, die. They don't know how to do anything. And when you're on the team that is being spawn camped, you're like, ah, fucking spawn camp, scramble, call an admin, hacks. Oh yeah, the next replay is by Ghazi-san got a faulty iPhone. This is the guy with the Twitter in his Steam name, and he's going to be using the pen. He's actually going to be using the Scatter's Resistance, which is very interesting to use on offense here, because it's a bit trickier to sticky jump with. But regardless, the gates are about to open, and here he's going to go. He's going to go with his team, and composition-wise, red team a bit spy-heavy, and blue team very demo-man-heavy. And if you've been paying attention to what I've been saying, if you don't know why you're losing, just switch to Demo Man and tell other people to go Demo Man until you win. Works every time. So there the gates are open, and they're going to be going on to the high ground here. Oh, this is Gozi-san, and he's going to... Oh, look at this. He sees the soldier, and he sees the sniper, but he's like, nope, I'm just going to sneak by here, and nobody will ever know. At any point in time, I could just sticky jump over there. But that would be too easy, so I'm not going to do that. So he's just going to sneak around here. Oh, sentry. Alright, spies took care of that. Alright, clean that up. Good. Oh, there's another Demo Man. And he's also using the Scatter's Resistance. Okay, they popped. Okay, oh, shit. You know the Scatter's Resistance can remove sticky bombs that just blown away. And he's like, oh yeah, right, I know that. Okay. Area secure, sir. We got this.
Easy operation.
No problem. So then he is going to fall down, and then he's going to backtrack to check on the cart that is being pushed. Scout plus any class is ×3, and ×3 is the fastest time you can push. So then he's just going to run. He's all right. He was here, and then he's okay, he's moving forward. That is the point. He's moving forward. Excellent. Nice work. And then he's going to be... He's not going to be exactly where he was, but he's going to be around that general area. So I'm not sure what his plan is. Okay, he blew up a spy. That was good. And he's looking at the cart, and he's like, no, I'm not going to push the cart. All right, I'm going to push the cart. Nope, not push the cart. And he's running out with the... Scatter's Resistance. And you had the thing about this thing is that you have to aim it to detonate the bombs. And this is not necessarily spawn camp, but their spawn is right here, and it's still a shutter, so it's like a shutter door. It's like a sticky trap, right? So this is pretty good. You have the heavy on top, and you have more than 3. Like 3 sticky bombs is what you need to kill anything. And if you have anything more than that, it's like I will absolutely kill everything. So now there's like the double sticky trap. There's 2 Demo Men here, and getting through this door is pretty tough unless you know what you're doing. Which is pretty hard. I mean, one thing you could do, which is an alternative, is to use the underrated short circuit for the engineer, because that thing destroys projectiles very easily, especially sticky traps and stuff like that. So that might be something you can do. And he's going to be taking out a spy here, and the soldier jumps straight up before falling back. So you can see these sticky traps, and remember he has to aim at them, and you can place 14 of the stickies. He tells his teams to get going, and they get going the opposite way. And then he's like, all right, maybe you mean forward. All right, no, let's go left. There comes a Pyro, and he gets taken out by a sticky trap. And there's actually a Demo Man here bringing the pain, and there is not here, so they're going to stick it up here anyway, just to be extra safe in case that engineer runs straight into the sticky trap, which he doesn't. He actually checks the corner. He's like, there isn't sticky traps there, and then he's going to build the sentry that gets immediately destroyed. And now he's going to be destroying his sticky bombs, and then he's going to be heading towards the spawn here with the medic and the other Demo Man. And they popped Uber, and our buddy is at the back here putting stickies everywhere. And there is no one here. Because they're all dead as shit. Because they have a terrible team composition, and they're 9, and the other team is 11. Is this familiar to you? When you do this, and this is you're like Pratzer, Twilight Sparkle trademark, and you like ponies. That's what you get for liking ponies. Death. So Spy are using the Dead Ringer. He's going to trigger some bombs. However, the Demo Man can just put up new bombs, so when the Dead Ringer is over, he kills you again. So you just delayed your death a little bit. So he's going to be pushing the cart and winning the round. And they won! Good. Spawn camping is good, right? So let's move on to the next one. So that was not really spawn camping. It was more like shutters camping at best. So we're gonna have our moderator Chopper go absolutely bonkers and do the double sticky jump and just fly fucking across the map. And here's the shutter door. I'm just gonna be ignoring that. This door will close if that point gets captured. So he's just checking his back, making sure everything is okay. And he's gonna be attacking. He's being very sneaky. He's being very sneaky. And he's gonna be jumping. Oh, he has a buddy there. He's a buddy soldier. They're teaming it up. And these are okay. So, alright, it's two. It's one soldier and one demo man. Inside their spawn is one soldier, one demo man. Okay. So, that should be pretty even odds. One sticky trap, two sticky trap, two forte. And boom, okay. Okay, they both... Oh, the soldier survived, but this other soldier cleans it up. Okay, so now, these two guys are dead. They know that they're being spawn camped, because they won't just go away, you know? Because they're behind enemy lines. Normally what you do is that you tell your team, dude, they're spawn camping us, what the fuck do we do? And the answer is, well, you can't see through the door, so you might as well open it. It's probably what's going through their minds. And everybody's dead. They haven't spawned yet because... Alright, so this sniper doesn't know, right? So he blows up, and because he opened the door, both his teammates die as they spawn. So that sucks. And now, more sticky bombs. And right now, this is the only exit because this exit is closed. As soon as this point is captured, that door will open. But the cart is, you know, nowhere near where it needs to be. So we have the classic bomb here, and the soldier goes out and he tries to rocket jump away. And this is where you ask, how do I deal with this? Well, don't run out the door all at once. That's a starter. And second of all, don't fucking be Danger Darwin Shield Sniper. Here, like, I will tell you what you can do. You can place one Sky's Resistance bomb on the door, and then you can have like a Dead Ringer spy or a bonked scout open the door and then kill all the stickies. You know, that's the way to do it. Also, you can go heavy and then have a friend heal you and then barely open the door, and then 3 stickies won't be enough to kill you, and then the rest of your team can just run out and kill them. So dealing with sticky traps, this kind of stuff like right here, if you just switch class away from sniper and spy, you will actually get out the door no problem. So I have scout and spies like, alright, let's try this again. Oh. Okay. We're starting to see a pattern emerge here. So they plant the stickies, they'll go out the door and they die. Alright, so that's happened a couple of times now. And they know what's up. So this soldier's like, alright, this door is closed. Alright. So, what do? We run out the door at the same time. Okay, again, okay, this soldier comes out. Alright. Finally, it has been broken, and it took fucking forever, and they died a lot. So these two people single-handedly shut down the entire red team in their spawn for like a good 2 minutes, I think. And they're still alive. And finally, it seems to be cracking a bit. There's a sniper up there with the throws Girardi, and they're finally moving out of spawn. And eventually they die. But hey, you're on blue, your respawn is short, so it does matter. However, on red team, your respawn is long, and it does matter. So that is probably happened to you quite a few times, and it's kind of infuriating. Instead of yelling scramble and hacks and stuff like that, just try switching your class and try to deal with it. It's not that hard, you just have to be a little bit careful. So we're just gonna go look at more of this spawn camp because it's a legitimate strategy. Basically, when you get spawn camped, it's because your team failed to defend and they just ran through like water through Swiss cheese, the one with the holes in it. And yes, be sure to join Mumble if you want to be on the shoutouts at the end of the show, where you can just go crazy for 3 minutes. Everybody's welcome to join and do that. Also check out the Steam group, which all announcements is being posted. It's in the description. It's in. Oh, and what do you see there? Let's look at that again, because that is very important. That is like, you know, crits. You know, can be very powerful and very difficult to deal with. However, Chopper knows the counter to this, and you go and here's the crits popped, and he knows the counter to crits is to just fucking kill them. So he kills the medic, And then he kills the demo. And everything is...
Easy operation.
Yes, so he's going to be doing a ton of damage. He's being a very good demo man. And we're starting to see a pattern emerge here that spawn camping usually occurs on bad water. When you're on blue, you're doing the spawn camping. The spy decides to just hang on the wall for a bit. Because nearly all the replays I got was on this map. And it featured Demo Man and it featured Team Blue. So get used to it. We had a few replays on the other maps, but unfortunately they were not as entertaining, and now he's just gonna stay here for a while and nothing happens. Alright, he's gonna attack, yes, good, excellent. So he's gonna be attacking through the point, because they got the last point. The second last point, spawns move forward, everything's good, so they're gonna be moving up eventually. And you might ask yourself, how do you get in a spawn camping position? Because that might be pretty hard, because you know there's a heavy here, and there's a bunch of red guys here. And it's not so easy to get through their defenses and into their spawn, so we're seeing Chopper here do a very good job of just killing absolutely everything alone. And yeah, he's gonna be moving around because they were here, and he's just gonna jump over and oh, you recognize this spot? Do you recognize that spot? Have you seen that before? I have. When I went through all the replays, and the sniper throws your right, he gets taken out immediately. So 3 stickies on the door. Let's see how many times. Okay, so people know he's here, right? And soldiers like boom. Oh, and the rocket launcher falls somewhere. And there's a medic. All right, the medic saw the demo, and as a medic, you can't kill the demo, especially not with the overdose, because it does less damage, and you do syringes, and you don't have enough health, and you die really fast. So he is gonna decide. Well, I'm gonna be teasing the door. And then he's gonna be running out this door. So this guy actually gets it, man. He's like, well, if you're camping that door, I'll just go out here, which is legitimate strategy. So the spy is not as smart. And usually at this point, you go like, hey guys, top left door is being sticky trapped. And then like some kid comes and he's like, now, and you'd go like, holy shit, my team is Russians. Oh my god, we're screwed. So yes, having Russian teammates is also faulty. Yes, it takes the soldier out because the soldier was in the way that he tried to just, I'll attack him head on through the choke he has full control over. That is what I'm going to do. Because plans are good to have, and the spy just goes around behind him. And then he cabers him and kills the spy and himself, and this spawn camp is over once again. So, basically, every time this spawn camping has occurred, it's because they've just ran past your defenses into your spawn. And here's the thing that is about spawn camping that is pretty interesting. That is, if they spawn camp, but none of your team is dead, it's not going to do anything. So if you don't die and they spawn camp, you're at a disadvantage because, you know, you never die, especially not to, I don't know, demo man, spies, scouts, soldier, pyros, NGs, heavies, medics, everything in the game really can kill you. So we're seeing a bit of indecisiveness, and we're just going to fast forward here because this is pretty much the same. Kills the spy with the caber, and he's going to be running back into spawn because this guy has no problem doing anything. So we're just going to fast forward to a very crucial moment. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so oh yeah, right. Okay, this is excellent. Cool. So here we have. Yes, this is his buddy, right, from before. This guy, I think. And he comes with the Market Gardener. This is the Market Gardener. We know what the Market Gardener does. Does a lot of damage. Alright, so you're going to slow it down. Punch in the air. And he's like, oh yeah, right. Air shot. Excellent. That was not, and then they just go back to spawn camping for the rest of the fucking 3 minutes. So that was pretty awesome. That was pretty good. That was the epic moment of the day. Epic air shot. So if you can combine Market Gardener and air pipe, like two of the most awesome things in the game, that is fun. Yes. So we're gonna go on to the next one. We've seen a lot of blue people kick a lot of red ass. Now you're gonna see a lot of red ass kill blue. So it's still bad water for some reason, and there's a lot of people I know on this server. And there's gonna be medic here, and he's gonna run around defending, and okay. So gates are open, and this was labeled as spawn camping, but red team on the defend can't really camp spawn unless you play Dust Bowl. So what they're basically doing, blue team doesn't really have any coordination. Two guys lose because they're like, they left because they're like, yeah, I mean we lost and we're not doing very well. I guess I'll leave the game. Then I don't have to lose. And this is not really spawn camping. This is just the blue team being absolutely horrible. Noticed how the red team are sticking together, and that the blue team is coming at them one at a time. It's like a pyro attacking a bunch of guys, and a sniper gets taken out by this fancy-looking sniper right here. I think his name is Snow. And they're just not getting out of spawn. Here comes the heavy. There's two heavies actually, but they make sure to come one at a time, so they will do the least amount of damage, and this medic actually will heal them up. Because if you have a medic, you have infinite health as long as the medic doesn't die, of course. And they're still holding it. Uber is popped. They're still in the spawn, and you have a really laggy pyro here. He's like being a laggy pyro, and they're still holding because teamwork. And eventually, blue team is going to be able, and the medic dies, falls on the rock. Defeat. He's looking at you. He's like, "Why did you fail me?" That's because you're inside their spawn, and that's not supposed to happen. So basically, go together with your team to not get completely stomped. It's not necessarily because they're so much better than you, it's just that they stick together and focus their fire at the same time. While as your team might just go like, wait, guys, we got this. Let's just, you guys stay in the back, and I will go, and when I'm dead, that's your signal to go. Right, Duck? I should have a string so you can, like, nod. So we're going to be seeing an engineer play on red. What is this? Well, he is building a teleporter, which is highly interesting to watch. Okay, so let's see what it is. Building a teleporter, and then the engineer has absolutely never heard of the tips I'm giving you, because doing this, building this in spawn is the slowest rollout you can possibly do, and he has the highest risk of failing. Why? Because you run slower when you hold this, and everybody will focus fire you down. So this is like the dumbest idea, but this guy doesn't care. He's like, oh, he's building a spawn. So what is Chopper doing? He's building it. That's pretty weird. Okay. So he's looking around, and the energy is still here. And he's building a dispenser, and he's just hanging around here. I don't know. Do you know what's going on? I don't know what's going on. So he's building the energy, carries it out, so that way he can run out wherever he wants it, and then he can run all the way back to spawn and get this one and leave his sentry completely unattended while he goes and gets the dispenser. Good plan. So he's gonna build a teleporter. Okay, and oh, that's a spy. So you should get spies, man, but that spy is being very convincing. He's actually not stabbing him. This is very interesting. I have a spy here. He's not stabbing. Oh. So, oh, what is this? This thing doesn't have an arrow, but this thing does. Oh, you sly man. So people are like, yeah, let's take the teleporter. And he misses. You fail there. Alright, take two. They're like, yeah, teleporter. Yeah, I'm just a pyro, just checking the stuff. This is also kind of spawn camp. And these other spies like, yeah, just looking at your sentry. Oh, I'm gonna take this teleporter. Yeah, me too. I'm just a pyro. I'm just gonna pack it up. It's like, alright, sticky trap. Alright, we got him. But did you? Is he really dead? I don't know, I didn't see. Where he went. Yeah, I think he actually died. Will he come back? Nope. Well, so that was the troll spawn camp. You can do that sometimes if you want to be a total ass to your team. Yes, so let's move on to another map. Whew. I don't know for Badwater. For a time, we're going to move on to Gold Rush. So it's still going to be Chopper. And he's still on blue, so you're starting to see a pattern emerge here. And if you get spawn camped, it's because your team failed and let them just run straight by. It's not. Don't call for scramble. So Uber is popped, doing the standard, lots of stickies, lots of pain. He's gonna be jumping because you don't take any damage when you're Ubered. And they're just gonna run past their defenses, and their spawn is right over there. Most unorthodox strategies are being used here on the scouts, like trying to hit him with the bat, but the last time I checked, bombs are better than bat. And then, lucky crit, man. That sure won't happen again when you're a demo man. Bunch of snipers, and oh yeah! We see the loadout, the composition of the enemy team, which is sniper, sniper, spy, scout, scout. No medic whatsoever. Okay. So he's gonna on the door, and taking the scout, nice tight pipe there. Gonna be sticking up his entrance. Heavy! Get the lucky crit, yes, taking him out. Because, you know, skill is so hard to play demo man, and then you die, but that was some lucky crits. Spawn camping there, gotta be feeling pretty good about yourself when two heavies are like, yeah, let's get him, brother, comrade, from Russia, Putis, and then you just died. 18 kills. Let's watch. Some heavy action. Finally on a class that is not Demo Man. God, you can spawn camp with other classes than Demo Man. So this is Chopper, the ultimate troll, the ultimate spawn camper. Fun fact, he sent me emails when we did the body shot episode, and he's like, fuck this! This is so dumb! And then he just went overboard and just killed absolutely everybody, because I guess spawn camping is like a hobby of his. And he's using the fists, which is interesting. So you're gonna be running, being a heavy, being fat, slow, and Russian. And those guys down there, but you have double heal, you have the double medic, and the pyro tries to air blast you, but bullets do damage and air blasts do not. Have you ever tried to kill anyone with a can of air? That has to take a while. So they're like, we're not gonna do anything, and as usual, red team has absolutely no defense that will stop this heavy from going into their spawn. And there's a thing about spawn camping heavies, it's a lot harder than with the demo man because they just don't die instantly. So this team knows what's going on, especially the sniper when he hears his teammates dying and then he dies himself. So the thing about the heavy is that he doesn't kill as fast as demo man. It's not instant, so it has to take a while, and you can actually focus firing down and kill him before you do. So let's see what the red team is going to utilize. They're going to utilize the strategy, which is run at the heavy one at a time and not do so well, because the heavy and the medic can kill infinite amount of people if they come at them one at a time. So here comes the pyro, they're all lighting up, the soldier tries to jump in, he gets taken out, and the sniper does some headshot stuff, and here comes another heavy, and then he decides to spin up, and then he dies, and the sniper dies, and then the pyro comes at him, and then one sniper comes, and he gets some lucky crits, and he takes out the soldier again, and they just keep rolling at him like like strawberries on a string. And they're just killing absolutely everybody. Has this ever happened to you? Well, the heavy died eventually, but has this ever happened to you? Where you just got to spawn and you attack him and he just doesn't die because he has a medic and you don't? Well, there's a few ways to deal with this. The best way? Go demo man. Yes, so with that we're going to move on to the next one. And still going to be spawn camping. But not always as successful. So they're going to... This is actually Wimmer. And he has the... he has an interesting team. They're going for the 6 versus 8 style of ponies that finds your porn. No. Okay, so he has a pretty bad team. What can he do as a quick fix medics? We're just gonna speed it up until the gate's open to see what he does. Hopefully his team won't be as wonky. And he's healing a heavy. Alright, let's do this. Oh, there's actually a demo man. Holy this is a demo. Okay, so he's gonna double jump and the medic goes with him and he pops the uber heal from the quick fix. And alright. They're gonna go to spawn and they're utilizing a new strategy. I lied when I said we're done with Badwater. You're never done with Badwater. Every fucking time with Badwater. It's best map. And they're just making sure to stick up their tracks so in case anyone follows them, all 6 of them, they can be, you know, stopped. So they're gonna go into the spawn here and do some spawn camping. So at any point in time, they can just jump up there and kill everything, but they're gonna stay on the low ground because demo men are good at shooting up. And the medic actually comes down. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking gonna go for it. And then he gets a full Uber with the Uber saw, and then he dies and drops it, but that's fine. He did some damage. And they're gonna eventually, okay, they're gonna be moving up the stairs now. You could easily have jump, you know, but why? You have infinite heal, and here comes the sticky trap. The teleport is zapped, and they like 3 stickies is enough, but this guy has like 6, so he wants them to be extra dead. It's like when you tie your shoes with a double knot, and then a double knot, and then you put a chain lock on that again. So we're seeing the standard that we have seen before. And this guy was like, alright, got bonk. Let's do this. And oh, they didn't detonate. Well, that has to be one of the slowest reaction times I've seen. But here goes a Pyro. Pyro can just air blast away and burn everything. And lucky crit saves the day. Yes! Spawn camping prevailed. They only died a couple of times and they took some time to do that. So that was E for effort. Excellent choice there. So we're going to move on and it's going to be engineer on Badwater. Badwater. You can't go wrong with Badwater. Such a good map. And this is still a Wimmer. And you can see they're kind of lacking in the players, and that is because you're doing the Korean-style server cleaning. And the Korean-style server cleaning is when one team gets rolled so hard, you trigger the auto-balance. But then half of the team that loses, they just quit the game, so it's half the team. So then half the winning team gets put on the losing team, you know, after the scramble. And what happened is that then you have like double losers on the team. Like it's always they always take the worst players and put them along with the bad players, and always take the good players along with the good players. That's how scramble works. Very complicated algorithm. And I know there's stuff going in the background, but it's not important. So, and then you do this a couple of times, and then you half the server down to your just 4 and 5. So he is with his buddy engineer Brattle, and they're playing against a team that has 2 snipers, a spy, and a pyro. And the thing is, if you see the spy coming, the spy isn't going to be able to do anything. Face stab. And they are going to be building a sentry that doesn't really cover anything, because if you just ignore the sentry, you can just go and push the cart to victory, because there's actually nothing. There's 1 pyro. You can probably kill him. So, this isn't really covering anything, because the cart's like way over there. But still, blue team really wants this dead. And this guy who was pyro, he's like, you know what's good against sentries? Scouts. Scouts is like the worst thing you can do against a sentry. All sentries are good against scout. But oh, here comes the spy. Will he be able to do anything? Well, he's assessing the situation. And he's waiting for the prime moment to strike. And he's probably talking to his mom. Alright, he got the sapper. He's gonna sap everything. And yes, he got everything, and now he is going to let them repair. And the scout is invincible, so they can't do anything. He gets 1 dispenser, and then he's gonna keep sapping, but 2 engineers. And the scout's like, yeah, hey, I bonked. I distracted the sentry fire. And then the sniper's like, hey, what's up? And this is all that's left of Machina. So, and then they're like, oh, what is this? Are they just gonna?
5 minutes left in the mission.
They're just gonna call it build and spawn. All right, so let's do a little time lapse. So you're gonna build. Here is the life of the sentry. God, it sucks being a sentry because you just look around and people shoot at you and you can only shoot back. It's the only thing you can do. You didn't ask for anything. You can't move, can't go home, can't say hello to the dispenser because you don't speak the same language, because you're like attack and he's like support. So currently they are camping, not really camping the spawn, but the blue team has absolutely no... And I already see, again, people like... If you're losing heavily, don't like switch class or try to win or coordinate with your team. Just leave the server. That'll solve your problems. And getting better. So the sentry is still here, and they're actually gonna move it up. They're gonna put up a dispenser as well. And this is a tough defense. Keep in mind, at any point in time, let's see, how many of red is here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 5 is not watching the cart, so at any point in time, this spy can just run by and push the cart all by himself and pistol out any pyros that come. That's what they could do. So the sentry's still standing here, some only sentry's like, yeah, oh, there's people there, shoot. Yeah. And then he dies. Sniper actually got the sentry. Quickly, build another one. Thankfully, our friend Wimmer has been busy and building a level 3 sentry, so they got 1 up, actually 2 sentries up. And no dispenser, so supply lines are kind of long and hard to maintain. But as you can see, okay, finally the energy goes up. Here he brings the dispenser, and everything's gonna be good. Building a dispenser. How will they ever deal with this? Well, at any point in time, they could just go. Demo man. Yes, they could just go demo man and kill this, because demo men are good against absolutely everything in the game except scouts. So he's just gonna be killing this. Sentry is like, yeah, sentry. Oh, there's people there. Sentry, hanging out, just being a sentry. And repairing. And he's gonna be wrangling it. People still shooting him. And rebuilding the sentry. Oh, he's gonna move it. Oh no! The counter to sentry guns is mini sentry guns. It actually goes down. And this mini sentry is the hero of the day because it actually kills everybody. This, well, it didn't kill everybody. So you see, Mr. Wimmer is still alive. He's battling the spy. Actually takes him out. That mini sentry is a bitch, man. Oh, there's a mini sentry! No, my only weakness! And that mini sentry did more damage that one round than their entire team put together. And mini sentries have like shit DPS anyway. So with that, we're gonna go on to our last replay before we have the raffle. And this is gonna be a first time submitter of a guy who tries to spawn camp and kind of pulls it off. This is how most spawn camps go. And I can tell you really fast why sentries are good against scouts, because scouts move the fastest in the game, and sentries, they can't move. So whenever you get shot by a sentry, it's because you ran into the sentry. So this is going to be, I think, his first time submitter. This guy is, I forgot his name, but we can figure out together. What team is he on? He is red. So he is... No, that's red. Chartle. Yes, Chartle. He's going to be a soldier. Well, I think he has a hat, but because of the replay bug, he actually has no hat nor helmet because he's that much of a boss. Like, yeah, I don't need a helmet. So he's going to be running around here, being a soldier, being a boss. Here on King Kong, King of the Hill Kong. That map. He's going to be running around here. And there's actually... Oh, he has a meg with him as well. Interesting. Here comes this bunked scout. And this is the enemy spawn. Alright, let the spawn camping commence. Get the scout. Get the scout. Yes, getting the scout. Excellent work. I'm now going to be using the escape line to run back, and he's not going to grab the health. Like, yeah, tease it. Yeah, and then he takes out a spy. But that guy's a dead ringer. Here's the thing about dead ringers. They make a lot of sound when they decloak. Just listen. Counter the spy, turning around, kill him.
Easy operation.
So he's still here. He hasn't really spawn kept anything, but he's still hanging around their spawn. And oh, he's doing the damage. Demo man goes down. He does a super jump. He's still in it. Scouts on him. Oh, and he survives. Get out of there! Get out of there! Oh. Well, people, that was the hero of the day. That was Chartle going on a solo mission to save the world. And with that, I am going to be refreshing the stream, and now I am going to be grabbing the usernames. Yes, excellent. So how this is gonna work? If you're followed by me, if you're following HiGPS, you win. If you don't, we just draw another number and then we laugh. Oh, whoops! You don't know what media player I'm using. Let's see. There we go. Yes, excellent. They're gonna include everybody. So we're just gonna do. We have like a list here of absolutely everyone that's here. We're gonna click roll the dice. Roll the dice. And we get the Media Boy. So what Media Boy is gonna do is that... Oh, is this on my face? Huh. So Media Boy, congratulations, you won. And we will be right back with the Media Boy, the winner of today's raffle. And we are back with Media Boy, who's actually on my friend list. So I'm gonna be showing you what's left in the raffle. Let's see here, all of these nice items contributed by me and the viewers of... Mostly the viewers of the show, because all the items I have are long gone. So this is all we have left, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So what you do is that you pick one item, and then I will give it to you, and then we will do the shoutouts, where people don't mumble. Pick one item. Pick one item. All lights extinguished. You got it, man. Gotta give that to the pyros. And actually, I think I kicked some cables, so my other screen is like pink. So I see everything in pink. Make trade. And then he secretly gives it back to me after the show. Come on, make trade. There we go, excellent. So with that, it's time for the shoutouts. I actually got it fixed this time. Oh, whoops. Hey guys!
Hello.
It's time for the shoutouts, and I forgot to put on the right page. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. First, I want to give a shout out to everybody that played Badwater.
I didn't.
Oh, it might.
Also want to give a shout out to all the new submitters and everybody who watched today. And
Shout out to German beer.
German Bear. Yeah, shout out to Girardi that I refilled right before the show.
For corrupting my replays every damn time.
What?
Shout out to Valve.
Yeah, you can shout out to yourself. And also shout out to everybody in the stream. Shout out to the shout outs.
The most disgusting thing that you can never throw at people.
Yeah.
I can think of worse.
Yeah, shout out to Thompson.
Of course, the Pumpson. Balanced, as always, Valve. So when I give
Shout out to Froster for giving me my Strange Stepper for free, because he's awesome.
Um,
Shout out to this timed out guy.
Also, shout out to all the viewers who submitted. In case you didn't realize, all the replays today were user submitted, and they were all really good.
Because you suck at spawn camping, right?
There might be a second category. There might be some constraints next time. First of all, no bad water. That's like the first rule.
And no demo.
No demo. Yeah, no, you can play demo, but yeah, that's fine. So spawn camping is the theme we will definitely be getting back into later.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Alright.
There's someone I keep wanting to do a shout out to them, but I forget every time.
Shout out to Camo, the heavy who played in the replay just now. He replays Medic for Asia Fortress.
Shout out to Team Fortress for .tv.
Yeah, shout out to all the streamers. Shout out to everybody in the world. Oh, that's a lot of people, except Russians. Hey-oh! That's cool. That's good. Russians will watch me anyway, I hope.
Where are the titties anyway?
They're hiding. Well, thank you guys so much. And now I will be telling you the topic for next time. You guys asked for it. It's going to be the spy kunai. Is what we're going to do.
No medic.
No, it has to be a medic episode. It's episode 88.
No, it's going to be a spy. It's going to be the kunai. Bye.
But it can't.
Yes, it can. Sure. Kunai episode next time. Next time, HiGPS.